decided to leave early in the morning. That way it's because it gets cold down here at nighttime, and that way I'm getting as cool of air into my rad and my oil cooler as possible. All right, guys, I'm going to turn it off now, but I'm going to tell you what there's noise here, so I'm just going to turn it down. So let me tell you something. When it comes to doing this backcountry driving and stuff like that, I'm putting a lot of stress on my truck, obviously. So the temperatures are going to go up. And I always run with my my transmission temperature on my screen, and then I can see my engine temperature. When you're doing what I'm doing, you're crawling by going through deep sand and stuff like that, and then making the truck, do not run AC. I don't care how hot it is. If you have to stop every mile to wring out your underwear, put your heater on high and your blower wide open, because your heater core is basically a small rad. So any amount of heat that you can pull out of your system is only going to help your engine temperatures and your transmission temperatures. So trust me, your vehicle is going to appreciate it. Do not run your AC, because that's defeating the purpose again. So no matter how warm it is, and it's going to be very uncomfortable, but it's even worse for your vehicle. So that's number one. Heater wide open, blower on, which I just turned down to talk to you. Number two, drive in two-wheel drive. And I hit some sandy spots back there, which you would have saw me if you're watching this. And a couple times that, you know, it just gets so heavy that all of a sudden my duals started spinning. Stop, four-wheel drive, and now I know I can back up. And then now to advance further, now you could come up with a plan, which usually involves RPM. Give her a little bit more in the foot, and then get through until you get to some softer or some sturdier ground, and then put her back in two-wheel drive. I only had to put it in four-wheel drive twice this entire distance, and I was in some pretty sandy stuff. So just two little pieces of advice: two-wheel drive until you'll need four-wheel drive, and then take it back out of four-wheel drive, and to keep the engine temps and the transmission temps as low as possible, heater wide open, blower wide open. Does that make sense, guys? All right, I hope you enjoyed those views. Wow. So anybody that's just joined me on this channel, or anybody that's been following me for a while, and you know who you are, I said from day one this was not going to be a pavement princess. I don't care how nice she looks and how much money I spent on this. I wanted to go in the back country and explore, and boys and girls, that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm taking you guys along. So I hope you guys are enjoying the ride too. This is quite the country back here. I think next time, if I do come back here, that I'll there's a campsite just before you pull off here. I can camp up there, but I'll take the camper off and then deflate the tires, and then just come back with the truck again, because that's some beautiful country back there. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say for now. Blower on. That is hot air coming out of there, I'll tell you. I got my skylight, or my sunroof open, and all four windows open. So I'm doing okay, except my feet are hot as hell, I can tell you that right now. But I use my girl to take me places, so I'm going to do my best to take care of her. Or boy. Are trucks boys or girls? Bad boy. I always call it a bad boy, so I don't know. So in that, the description there, it says that the mine itself is 5 miles to the east, and they brought it over here to process it. So I'm just assuming maybe because they use this location, there used to be a set of railroad tracks. There was quite a few tracks, railroad lines in this area, but then they took all the steel for the First World War. So, but yeah. Now you can see the leaf springs there, so this was a vehicle of some type. I got buried here or left here of some type, or maybe just had leaf springs because it was used for something else, maybe. Don't know. They said that was the office. The river that came down here must have been something else. Wow. Obviously this is rock, so it didn't wear this out. Or that's like sandstone, right? That's why it carved. But this is rock here. I don't know how easy that's going to be to climb. Does it go much further? No. No? I think I picked the wrong side. Don't slip. Thanks. Ew. Well, I am thinking that's going to be the end of my advancing up this hill. That's straight up. The sign back there said it's 25 feet tall, so yeah, that ain't happening. Not only is it quite a climb, but you're actually walking in this loose stuff, so it's like extra work all the time. Pretty cool though. There's a lot of people down at they call it the Natural Bridge, but not too many people were walking past it to come up here. All right, guys, I'm just plugged in here at a campsite. I know I didn't really get it for this exact purpose here, this little meter, but anyways, I'm going to turn it on. And push the button. So I hope you can read that. Possibly like maybe there somewhere. So it says 119 volts. I'm drawing 15 amps. 60 hertz. Good. Everything looks good. Power factor 0.9293. So, for instance, if I was running my generator, then and so right now all that's on there is the charger. That's strictly, I'm just using the charger right now off my inverter, because I think my batteries were well, I haven't plugged in a week and a half, so I think my batteries are sitting at 70% or 68%. So it's putting well, I haven't hooked this up yet. Sorry guys. Oh, so many things to do. Let me look on my let me get my other thing out here, my phone. All right, we'll kind of look at this together ourselves. So yeah, right about there somewhere, looks good. So I'm at 82, sorry, I thought I was at 70. So I'm putting right now 74 amps of charge. That's not at 120 volts, obviously. That's at 13.75 volts, 80 or 74 amps. So, but at 120 amps, I'm drawing 12, well, let's just say 13 amps. So if I was running my generator right now, that's basically it. That's all I can run off my generator. Is it's an 1870, I think it's 1870 continuously and 2250. I forget already. But just for giggles and craps, let's turn our hot water tank on. Now, what are we drawing on our 30 amp service? 22.7. Can you guys see that? Right there, 22.7, 22.9, 23 amps, 22. So let's just say 23 amps right there. So right now my generator would snuff out. I would kill it. So that's why I got this, is so when I'm not so much plugged in like right now to shore power, because it's a 30 amp service, and what am I going to be using? But when I have my generator, it's very important. That's very important. So anyways, guys, I just thought I'd show you that. Well, guys, I'm down to the bare necessities. I have some chicken wings there, but as you can see, oh, better get those out of there. And yeah, I got some grocery shopping to do. But anyways, I thought I'd do some chicken wings tonight. Now, I don't mind the tips. People always cut off the tips here, and you know what? I don't mind them, so I'm gonna leave them on. So that's all I do. But I leave these on because, believe it or not, I will eat that whole bloody thing. I know. I know. They're still a little bit frozen, but my knife made by the Fire Pit Forge cuts right through that without even thinking about it. Just like that. I'm definitely going to have some leftovers. That's it. Okay guys, I'm at the Borax site. So back in the day, Borax was worth a lot of money, and we're going to go up to where they actually retrieved it, and there's actually a original wagon that's still up there. Now I'm just telling you what I read, that after these wagons were loaded, there was a team of mules, and I believe there was 10 mules per wagon, and they went 165 miles to deliver it to the depot with mules. 165 miles. Wow. Now, this building's obviously adobe. What it was, I couldn't tell you, and there's no plaque or anything telling you what it was. There's another one down there. We're definitely going to go see that one too. So here's another building. Like they don't really say, but I'm just assuming that this is what's living quarters. Who knows? Or maybe storage, because it's pretty high ceilings if it was just for living quarters. Don't know. Interesting how they do the cornerstones like that. Don't even know the age, but it's surprising for how it's made that it still looks as good as it does. Because that's extremely soft, obviously. You can tell she's weathered. Yeah, so just pause it, guys. So I know I said, when I was over there, I said 10 mule. It was 20 mules. So, yeah, what a journey. So they said, when I was reading on it, they said that this is actually an original wagon. If it is an original wagon, you would almost think they'd build some kind of structure over top of it to protect it, but because I mean it's going to be slowly falling apart.
I wonder how they didn't bake to death.
No idea. So yeah, 20 mules, and obviously this would have been used to carry water for the trip, but that's incredible. Like, I mean, these things, guys, the wheels are like 6 feet tall. They're as tall as me, and actually that one right there, that's even taller than me. That's 8-foot wheels. So this thing would have been extremely heavy. Wow. Yeah, big water tank. Look at the braking system. And one thing I noticed too is, look at the pipes going into the hubs for oiling. You can see the pipe right there. So that's how they would have oiled the hubs. Really cool. Yeah, you would have saw where that last little plaque said about taking it 165 miles. Big old boiler. Not only when they refined it, they would also need water, and they would actually need wood. So, as you can tell around here, I don't know what they would have used or got to use for fuel. Charcoal? Because I know, I don't know exactly where I read it, but there was actually a place around here not too far, they had kilns to make charcoal. So maybe that's where it came from also. Good morning, everybody. I'm just packing up here at Death Valley. As you can hear, I'm making myself a pot of coffee. I haven't even pulled my towel off the back door. I don't know if I told you how I do this. So what I do is these clips. There's clips or like screws here that hold this kind of decorative thing on. I just took the screw out and I put these. I don't even know what these things are called, these paper fasteners or whatever. And then I'll just clip my towel up because the shade for the window that's in the door is on the other side of the screen door. So if you pull the shade down and somebody knocks on your door, because I have no other windows in the back, I gotta physically open up this door to see who's out there. So I leave that top shade, there's one on the bottom, it's closed. I leave the top one open, but then I just hang this towel over top. So right now if somebody knocks on the door, all I have to do is move this, turn the outside light on, and you can see outside. And then at the same time, that's the second thing is, guess what? It dries the towel out if I take a shower. So, long story short, I'm just gonna obviously have a cup of coffee here, pack up, and then head out Death Valley to the next one. So that'll be it for these ones, guys. I know it's a little bit rushed, but I'm kind of on a bit of a time frame here, so I'm gonna let you go for this one. So, as always, guys, be good, be kind, be careful. We're gonna talk to you guys real soon. Bye-bye.
Let's have a toast for those lost old lives.